Hey guys, Hopper Hot Tick tonight. Let's talk about the state of Illinois. I am wearing my Illinois Athletic Trainers Association shirt for this talk because we are traveling back to Illinois, where I grew up, spent 25 years there, worked there for a few years as an athletic trainer. The Illinois Physical Therapy Association put out a notice today to oppose this legislation, House Bill 4629, which would update the Practice Act for athletic trainers in the state of Illinois. Here's what the Illinois Physical Therapy Association has to say. It says that it would vastly expand the scope of practice. It would blur the lines between an athlete and any individual that would give them latitude in treating individuals with complex or chronic medical conditions. It would make it confusing to the public as to what role athletic trainers play in the healthcare system by erasing references to responsibilities they hold in athletics. It goes on to say that we are working with the Illinois Athletic Trainers Association as well as other stakeholders to come up with compromise legislation, language that will help athletic trainers address some, but not the way it's written. Again, I ask the question, why does physical therapy have a say in athletic training practice acts? To me, that's a conflict of interest. Physical therapists want a monopoly on rehab. Look, y'all, we don't want their patients. We don't want their patients. We want to practice at the top of our practice act. That's what we want to be able to do. We want to be able to practice at the top of our skill sets. Nobody's ever been able to explain to me how a 19-year-old who sprains his ankle playing high school basketball is any different than the 19-year-old who sprains his ankle walking off the curb. Yes, it happens. An ankle sprain is an ankle sprain. Oh, well, they may have chronic conditions. You're telling me that there's no high school athlete in the state of Illinois that has diabetes, that has a heart condition, that has a potential for anaphylactic reactions, asthma? Athletic trainers are allowed to treat those patients that are high school athletes. They have complex and chronic health conditions sometimes too. But not police officers. We can't. No. You can't do that. No. Don't do that. Why would we give our tactical athletes the best care possible? Oh, because the physical therapists want to make money. Oh. Athletic trainers are healthcare. March is coming up. March will be here in 2 weeks. Everybody's favorite month, National Athletic Training Month. This year's slogan for National Athletic Training Month is providing healthcare everywhere. Because that's what we do as athletic trainers. We provide healthcare to an active population. Whether that's high school athletics, whether that's middle school athletics, whether that's college athletics, professional athletics, whether that's the weekend warrior, we have that ability. Whether that's a law enforcement officer, a firefighter, a member of the United States military, we have the ability to treat these individuals. Athletic trainers are great collaborators. We understand when things are not within our ability, and the role of us to refer those out when that situation happens. I got 2 questions. Number 1, I want to know where Athletico sits today. ATI sits. These companies claim to be some of the largest employers of athletic trainers across the country. But they're not supporting athletic training legislation. Wonder why that is. My next question. I would love for somebody to show me legislation that athletic trainers associations across the country have opposed that would benefit physical therapists. Haven't seen any of that lately. You know, again, we go back to the American Physical Therapy Association and the National Athletic Trainers Association, the two national organizations representing these professionals, have time and time and time again, I think there's 2 or 3 different statements where they have agreed to cooperate and work with each other. But yet, time and time again, state associations, state physical therapy associations block and do everything they can to prevent athletic trainers from producing and improving their ability to practice time and time again. Once again, Illinois Practice Act goes back 30 years since it's been updated. It's time to update. It's time to allow athletic trainers to practice at the top of our abilities. House Bill 4629 needs to be passed. It needs to pass out of the Healthcare Committee, it needs to pass the House, and it needs to be signed by the governor. Do what's right. Do what's right for healthcare in the state of Illinois. This is your Hopper Hot Take. Have a great night.